Hello there, my name is Amanda, and today's video I'm going to be doing my January wrap-up. So I want to apologize in advance for any noise you hear in the background. I have people cleaning the house. Well, my mother is cleaning the house. And, you know, I need to film this video and I can't tell them to stop. And yeah, that's my life right now. It is a Sunday, so I don't blame her for wanting to clean up on a Sunday. So this month I read a total of 4 novels, which is pretty good because I still had like a lot of books on it that month, and I was very busy at work as well, so I was surprised that I was able to finish 4 books. 3 of them were books I needed to finish, and 1 is a new book that I just started that month. So I have the 4 books here, and I will get into them right now. So the first book I finished this month was one I really wanted to finish because I only had 50 pages left, and that is The Tattooist of Auschwitz by Heather Morris. This is a book following a man who was the tattooist of Auschwitz during World War II. I have heard people say that they think it's more fiction than nonfiction, but honestly, I really enjoyed it for what it was. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I really liked this so much, and I really like World War II books, so for me this was just right up my alley, something I really wanted to read, and I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend everyone else to read it, especially if you like World War II books. This is also has some sort of a love story in it because it follows the true story of Lael, I think that's how you say it, and it's also his story of how he became the Tattooist of Auschwitz, his experience in Auschwitz, but also having fallen in love with someone during Auschwitz, and then like it kind of also talks about the girl in perspective a little bit sometimes to just switch in between, but it's mostly followed by Lael, and I really liked it. I can't believe this is a true story, but like at the same time, like I can't believe that the Holocaust actually happened, so it's something that I think everyone has to realize, and this was just a really good read. So I'm really happy that I finished it this month. So the next one is one that I was really excited to finish this month, and that is The Daughter of the Siren Queen by Tricia Levenseller. I gave this 4 stars or 4.5. I think I gave it 4 or 4.5. I'm not sure which, but this is the continuation from A Daughter of the Pirate King, so this is a duology, and I really liked this. I was really happy to finish it this month. I like the characters, I really like the plot, I was into it from start to finish, and also I loved the ending. I loved the couple in this. I remember when I first started reading this book, I had a problem with the writing, but either I got used to it or she improved from the first to the second volume. But I really liked the writing in here. It was simple, it was nice, and I wasn't too confused by the writing. I know I was really confused by some of it in the first one, so I can't explain what made me enjoy it this time. I don't know if it's changed or if I just was used to it, but I like the writing in this one, and I'm just really happy. Like, I'm really sad that like I don't get to read about these characters again, but I will definitely be rereading this and the first book, which is like right here, in the future for sure. The next one that I started in December and finished this month is one that I didn't even know was in a series, but now I am hooked, and that is Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. Sorry, I think I said that right. So this is a story following a zombie boy who is very different than the normal zombies that we're used to. He has thoughts. I like the take of zombies in this, and I like the story behind it. I wasn't bored by it. I really like the love story in this, and I'm just excited to read the second one. I had seen the movie beforehand, so I knew how this book finished. But I really enjoyed it. I don't remember what I gave this as a rating, so I will put the rating on the screen for you to see because I don't remember, but I really enjoyed it. I actually already picked up the second volume, and I'm definitely going to be picking the third one up. I don't know if that's the last one or if there's a 4th one. I'm still a little lost in the series, but I really enjoyed this. The writing is so great. I like the details into the main character, the zombie boy's thoughts. I also really liked the evolution of everything. I mean, the ending wasn't that great, but the suspense until the ending was really good. And I mean, the ending is just like, you have to read book 2 to find out what happens anyway, so like, it's not like the worst ending in the world, but yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I'm awfully surprised I liked it so much. I thought I would find it like okay, but I was really into it, and like I said, I already ordered the second book, so clearly I'm really into it. And the last book that I read this month was one that I had started in January and finished this month, and it was part for the Hungerthon, and that is Hunger Games by Susan Collins. This is the second time I reread this. Well, this is my first reread, but it's my second time reading it in all. I did read this in high school. We read this I was in secondary 5, which I think is grade 11. It was my last year of high school. And it's around also the time when the movie came out. So this had like really good memories, and I enjoyed this, but not as much as when I first read it. So my rating for this one I gave is 4 out of 5 stars. I still really enjoyed it, but I did have a couple problems with the writing. I felt it was like, I thought it was so much better than the first time I read it, but it has been like almost like 6 to 7 years since I last read it, or something to that effect, and it's been a while, so I thought that writing was different. I did get used to it, but there were some parts where I was just like, this is awkward, this is just not something that I prefer. And also, I kind of forgot Katniss's personality in this, so I was kind of taken back off of some stuff. There are certain parts where I was like, why are you thinking of this now? Why are you acting a certain way? But at the same time, like, I still understood the situation that she's in, and also, like, her age. She's not, like, in her 20s, she's, like, 18, 16, I don't even remember. And, you know, the situation itself is pretty shitty, so I don't blame her. But with all those little nitpicky problems that I had, I still really enjoyed it. I am going to be continuing it. I'm going to be reading the second one this month, part of the Hunger-a-thon. And I just really liked it. It wasn't the best. It wasn't as amazing as I first remember it, because I remember me and my friends read this and we were so amazed. Like, we were taken back by the Hunger Games, and we were like in love with it. When we went to see the movie, we were critical because they missed this, they missed that, and yes, this is like a big part of my high school life, especially near the last year of high school. But yeah, I still really enjoyed it, and like I said, I'm gonna be reading the second one, so hopefully I like that one too. Because I remember I tried reading it once and I got bored by it, but that was years ago, so we'll see. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this wrap up. So it's more like, I hope you liked the opinions I had on the books and the ratings I gave them. They're all pretty good. They're all in the 4 or 5 range, so I didn't read any like nasty books this time. But for February, I'm working on my special video of the month, and it's gonna be interesting because I already started reading some of the books, and let's just say, not going too well so far. So if you did enjoy this video, please like and comment down below. Let me know your opinions on some of the books, or if you have any recommendations based off of the books that I did read this month, because I'm always looking for new books, like literally every single second of every day I'm looking for a book. Also subscribe if you want to, but I understand if you don't. I hope you had a great January. I know mine was kind of like iffy, but that was more on the whole going back to work and holidays, and then the temperature and stuff. It's pretty shitty here right now in Canada. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will potentially see you in my next video. Bye!